Ever wondered which religion is spreading faster than the line at the DMV on a Monday morning? Today, we explore why Islam, a faith that began over 1,400 years ago in the stark deserts of Arabia, is now resonating across every continent, touching lives in every city, and growing faster than any other major religion. This profound growth isn't just a matter of birth rates. It's a rich, complex tapestry of migration, modern digital influence, deep spiritual resonance, and the quest for understanding in a rapidly changing world. The roots of Islam's growth are deeply embedded in the youthful demographics of the Muslim world. Countries like Indonesia, Pakistan, and Nigeria have large populations and significantly younger median age than the global north. These young populations are not just larger in number. They are also deeply connected to their faith, weaving Islam into their daily lives and future aspirations. In these societies, family is central, providing a foundation for personal identity and a support network. Here, children grow up in environments where faith is integral to community cohesion and moral guidance. As these young individuals grow, they carry forward a vibrant, living tradition that promises continuity and stability amidst global uncertainty. Furthermore, the educational systems in these regions often incorporate religious studies prominently, ensuring that the core principles of Islam are passed down and reaffirmed with each new generation. This ongoing education helps maintain a strong and consistent base of followers who are well versed in their faith. Economic incentives also play a role. In many developing regions, larger families can contribute to the household income and provide for parents in older age. Islam's teachings often emphasize the benefits of large family structures, which support higher birth rates and a robust transmission of faith from one generation to the next. Additionally, technology has played a pivotal role in connecting these young populations with the wider Muslim community globally. Through social media and online platforms, the youth are engaged in a larger dialogue about what it means to be Muslim in the modern world, further solidifying their faith and its practices. The visual spectacle of Islamic celebrations and rituals adds to the faith's appeal. The communal prayers, vibrant festivals like Eid, and the daily practice of the faith are not just religious obligations, but celebrations of a shared identity that is both distinct and appealing. Lastly, the youth are not passive recipients of faith. They actively interpret and negotiate their beliefs within the global context, often making Islam relevant to contemporary issues and thus appealing to their peers both within and outside the Muslim community. Migration has served as a major artery for the spread of Islam, bringing the faith into new regions and integrating it within various cultural contexts. As Muslims settle in non-Muslim majority countries, they not only establish their places of worship, but also create community centers that offer a slice of home and a sense of belonging. These centers act as hubs for cultural exchange, where the traditions of Islam are shared and celebrated. They help demystify the faith of non-Muslim neighbors and weave it into the social fabric of new cities. These interactions often increase understanding and respect, reducing cultural and religious barriers. Migrant Muslims bring diverse interpretations of Islam influenced by their cultural backgrounds, which enriches the Islamic discourse in their new homes. This diversity within unity exemplifies Islam's adaptability and capacity to find relevance across different cultural settings. In addition to establishing religious and cultural institutions, Muslim migrants often become economic contributors to their new communities. They start businesses, contribute to the local economy, and participate in civic and charitable activities, which improves the community's perception of Muslims and facilitates further integration. The educational achievements of Muslims in the diaspora also play a crucial role. As they excel academically and professionally, they challenge prevailing stereotypes and demonstrate the compatibility of Islamic values with contemporary global norms. However, migration is not without challenges. Muslims often face significant hurdles, from integration issues to outright discrimination. Their resilience in overcoming these challenges and their efforts to engage constructively with their host societies often strengthen their faith and commitment to their communities. Furthermore, the stories of these migrations are not just about displacement, but about finding new opportunities to thrive and contribute, making Islam a dynamic and growing presence worldwide. Islam's theological simplicity is one of its most compelling features. The faith offers a direct relationship with God through straightforward and deeply spiritual practices. This simplicity is particularly appealing in an increasingly complex world where many yearn for clarity and purpose. The 5 pillars of Islam provide a practical framework that guides daily life, making the spiritual teachings tangible and actionable. This clear structure helps individuals integrate their faith into every aspect of their lives, enhancing their commitment and understanding of their religious duties. Moreover, the Quran's messages resonate across cultures, emphasizing ethics, personal accountability, and community welfare. Its teachings offer solutions to universal problems such as poverty and injustice, making Islam relevant to people worldwide in their day-to-day lives. This universality is a key element of Islam's appeal, drawing people from various backgrounds who seek a faith that aligns with ethical principles and humanitarian ideals. The emotional resonance of the Quran's teachings is profoundly deepened by the practice of prayer, known as salah, which punctuates the day at 5 set times. These prayers, Fajr at dawn, Duhr at noon, Asr in the afternoon, Maghrib at sunset, and Isha in the evening, serve not only as reminders of one's faith but also as moments of reconnection with God. This continual engagement with prayer fosters a reflective and spiritually focused mindset. Each salah starts with the intention to worship and a physical purification process, which symbolizes spiritual cleanliness and readiness to stand before God. This rhythm of daily prayers thus acts as both a discipline and a meditation, grounding individuals deeply in their faith and providing a stable foundation amidst the chaos of modern life. The holistic integration of these prayers into daily life allows believers to consistently reinforce their spiritual foundation, encouraging a life that remains closely aligned with Islamic teachings and the pursuit of divine consciousness. Islamic architecture illustrates the religion's geographical spread and cultural absorption, with landmarks like Spain's Alhambra and Istanbul's Blue Mosque showcasing regional adaptations of core Islamic aesthetics. These structures employ geometric and arabesque motifs along with extensive use of calligraphy, reflecting the theological prohibition against depicting living forms and emphasizing the infinity of God. Such designs not only beautify spaces but also function as educational tools, illustrating Islam's principles through art. Calligraphy, esteemed as a divine art form, transcends simple written communication by transforming Arabic script into visual art that expresses the sacredness of the Quran's text. This practice has turned many public and religious spaces into canvases that communicate Islamic teachings and values visually, reaching audiences beyond the Muslim faithful. The integration of local artistic traditions into Islamic art demonstrates the religion's adaptability and respect for diverse cultures. This fusion can be seen in the Persian miniatures that depict scenes from the Quran, and in the incorporation of East African geometric patterns into mosque architecture, enriching the Islamic artistic heritage. Islamic art's influence extends into public and sacred architecture, influencing the design of not just mosques but also schools, marketplaces, and civic buildings. These spaces are often designed to foster community interaction and spiritual reflection, incorporating elements like open courtyards and ornate prayer halls, which facilitate both individual meditation and communal gatherings. The strategic use of art and architecture in Islam serves not only as a means of cultural expression, but also as an active form of dawah. By embedding Islamic teachings in everyday environments, these artistic endeavors help communicate the essence of Islam and invite deeper understanding and respect among diverse populations. Overall, Islamic art and architecture not only preserve the faith's traditions, but also actively participate in its propagation, bridging gaps between different communities through a shared appreciation for beauty and design. These endeavors underscore Islam's commitment to teaching through beauty, using visual and architectural means to convey its message globally. The future of Islam continues to intertwine with technological innovation and global integration, reshaping its role and influence worldwide. As digital platforms become more pervasive, the virtual engagement with Islamic teachings is expected to increase, offering new ways for believers to connect with their faith and each other. These platforms facilitate discussions that span continents, enabling a more unified Islamic identity that embraces a diversity of experiences and interpretations. Technological advances are also enhancing educational opportunities within Muslim communities. Online courses and virtual reality experiences are making Islamic education more accessible, particularly in regions where traditional learning facilities are limited. This democratization of knowledge allows for a broader spectrum of Muslims to contribute to religious discussions, potentially leading to a more inclusive approach in understanding Islamic teachings. Environmental issues are becoming a significant concern for younger Muslims, prompting a revival in the Islamic tradition of stewardship over nature, known as Khalifa. This eco-theological movement seeks to integrate Quranic teachings with environmental activism, addressing global challenges such as climate change and sustainability through a religious lens. Financial technologies are revolutionizing how Islamic financial principles are implemented, with the rise of fintech offering new forms of banking, lending, and investing that comply with Sharia law. This includes the expansion of interest-free digital microfinancing platforms that enable poverty alleviation efforts and entrepreneurial ventures in predominantly Muslim regions. Additionally, the growing trend of interfaith dialogue and cultural exchanges is fostering a deeper understanding and respect among different religious groups. These interactions are particularly poignant in multicultural urban settings where diverse communities often intersect. Islam's role in these dialogues highlights its evolving approach to coexistence and cooperation in a pluralistic world. The reasons behind Islam's rapid expansion reveal a complex interplay of demographic vitality, migratory dynamism, theological clarity, and an innate adaptability to various cultural landscapes. Islam's growth is not merely about numbers, but the increasing resonance of its spiritual message across the globe. This faith offers not just beliefs to be followed, but also presents a living, breathing culture that evolves and adapts while staying true to its core principles. As the sun sets on cities with newly constructed minarets and rises on communities discussing the latest sermon from Mecca, the narrative of Islam's expansion is continuously written by those who believe and those who come to believe. The presence of Islam can be felt in the expansion of mosques in diverse urban landscapes, the increase of Islamic literature in bookstores worldwide, and in the discussions held in various languages about the life and teachings of Muhammad, peace be upon him. In this global village, Islam's message of peace, its call for justice, and its commitment to community resonate deeply. These principles speak powerfully not only to those who have long practiced the faith, but also to newcomers who are touched by its inclusive and compassionate ethos. It is a testament to the strength and appeal of Islam that it continues to attract followers from all corners of the earth, offering them a spiritual home. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening exploration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time, peace be upon you.